What is up, everybody? It's Steve here today. Apparently, we're going to talk about a Dreamcast guy post. I don't know why I've been covering Dreamcast a lot lately. I don't know. He's just been making some interesting or just some bizarre takes I just found so interesting. Maybe this might be a Dreamcast guy channel at this point. Keep dreaming. I don't know, but his point nonetheless was pretty interesting. So he says Starfield needs to be the best game ever, or I feel like a lot of people are going to start selling their Xbox. I don't agree to. I mean, I kind of agree to that extent. Like the Xbox Starfield definitely needs to be the big hope for Xbox. Definitely has to be the Neo, the chosen one for Xbox at this point for this year because they are not. It's not looking good for Xbox. Like sure they have some great hits. Like Hi-Fi Rush was great. Minecraft Legends was great. Pretty sure they released Forza, which is gonna be like standard, a great game. But a lot of people are not looking. It's like I'm kind of losing faith in Xbox at this point. Like, not even just like the people who hate Xbox or Sony fanboys in general. They're always gonna hate Xbox, but I don't like Starfield. Just needs to be that game that just hits it out the park at this point because we need a game like that. We need a game like that that's just gonna be like 10 out of 10, just amazing. This is what the Xbox brand is about. Great games like this, and we need Starfield to be that at this point because Redfall was gonna be like a pillar, maybe like a second place of that whole film, but that didn't really deliver that at all with this new Redfall release. So Starfield has to be the chosen one. It has to be the Neo of the Matrix to save us from the robots, save us from these fanboys, Sony fanboys at this point. That has to save us at this point. Starfield has to be the chosen one. I look forward to playing Starfield. Hopefully, this game delivers because it's like this is all we got left this year. This is all we got left this year because Nintendo has Zelda Breath of the Wild, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom for their big game this year. Sony only has one game, but they have Spider-Man 2, which is their big game this year. Xbox needs a home run. We need a big game, a big home run like Starfield. I was like, if we don't got a big game like that, then what's the point of being a gamer on Xbox then at this point? Like, what is the point? So once again, this isn't an Xbox bashing channel. I'm not gonna turn this into I'm not gonna be one of these other YouTubers who are previous pro Xbox and now pro PlayStation. But you need to have a real discussion to be had here. Like Starfield needs to be that game that just like gets 10s out of 10s and just like makes you get your faith renewed in the Xbox brand at this point because once again, Redfall is inexcusable. Like I don't like games releasing like that and charging $70. Like that doesn't sit right with me at this. Like honestly, that doesn't sit right with me at all. Like sure, I played the game in Game Pass, but if I were to pay $70 for that game, I would be highly pissed off about that. So Starfield needs to be the one to save Xbox, to save the Xbox fan base sanity at this point. So hopefully it lives up to that hype because it has now gained that burden at this point. So but selling the Xbox, like, I don't know. I think that's going a little bit too far. Like, even like the Xbox fans, I don't think we're gonna sell. I'm not gonna sell my Xbox if Starfield isn't that amazing. I mean, I hope it's amazing, but if it's not like a 10 out of 10, if it's like a 7 out of 10, I'm not gonna sell my Xbox because it's still like we still got Fable, we still got Avowed, we still got a lot of games I'm looking forward to on Xbox. So I'm not gonna sell my Xbox, but it'll definitely be disheartening and make you lose some faith in the brand at this point because, and they definitely don't need that because once again they were having such a great year, great start of this year, even a little bit last year with High on Life. I really enjoyed High on Life as well too. And that was like last year into this year with Hi-Fi Rush. So it was a pretty good transition and them doing better than 2022 overall, but it's like that Redfall was like really a bummer, really a big bummer at this point for me. So this person says, why Game Pass is still 100% the best value in gaming? Redfall is disappointing, yes, but I think a few patches in it can be salvaged. Redfall can definitely be saved. I can see them doing a Fallout 76 turnover style event where this game is completely changed in probably like a year or 2 years time with constant updates. But that's gonna be like a while from now. That's not gonna be the current state that the Redfall is in right now because the current state it's in right now is definitely it's not great. So I have my Xbox all controllers, headset accessories on multiple selling websites. No one wants to buy it. Okay. That's an overreaction, and Starfield will be good. It's Skyrim in space. How could it be bad? Yeah, I don't know how they can mess this up, bro. It's like this is literally Skyrim or Fallout in space. Like I don't know how you can mess up. Like if you're already, I'm already a huge fan of the Bethesda Fallout games in general and Skyrim, so you can't make this bad. Like, in my opinion, this game cannot be bad in my opinion. Like if it's already the same formula as Skyrim and Fallout, I'm on board. So hopefully we get a great game with that with Starfield this year. And we got the showcase coming up and very soon as well too. So we just see more by then. Nah, I would never sell my Xbox. I just generally prefer the system in general. I do too. Like I like it a lot more. Just the ecosystem and there's everything. I like the ecosystem a lot more than PlayStation. So I probably won't sell my system. Uh, it's way more pleasant to navigate, and Game Pass is legit. But they are all for producing their own games. I don't agree with that either. Like I think there's a few hiccups, especially like the Redfall. But I don't think they're completely all for producing games. People should have sold their Xboxes years ago. How many PlayStation exclusives did they miss? How many PlayStation exclusives really worth buying? Like, I'm really not trying to talk about PlayStation in this video. I'm trying to talk about Xbox to Xbox fans. But I'm like, you Sony fanboys brag about this nonsense. It's really not a brag. Because once again, you are only releasing a console. They are only releasing one game, one big first party game this year, which is not a brag at all. So I know Xbox fans don't really feeling it at this current moment, but Sony fanboys still know that you're only playing one big game this year. That's not good at all. So I don't know what you're bragging about. This is the biggest reach I've ever seen from a creator slash writer. There are so many games coming up, it's crazy. You all cherry pick everything. Not even talk about Xbox here. PlayStation is the same thing. You like one bad game is the end of the world. Forget the bangers that we were released slash coming. That is true. Like there is more games that's heavily anticipated, but we need a home run. We need a home run game, a big budget home run game at this point. It's like it's only fair that we get one. Like I don't see why that's such a hard thing to realize. Like we need one. Like Nintendo has one. PlayStation has one. Xbox needs that home run game. I don't think that's asking for too much as an Xbox fan for Microsoft to give us a home run style game. So. Only on Twitter, anyone who is reasonable consumer can see the value of having an additional platform for games, even indies, which releases on Xbox Game Pass exclusively on Xbox. Although few and far between, they do exist, but it's true that Sony lead will grow more and more if so. People aren't going to sell over an exclusive. I mean, if we're being honest, the vast majority aren't going to sell over an exclusive game because the vast majority of people only play like what he says, Call of Duty, FIFA, Madden, Fortnite. Okay, we're being honest. If we're being honest about this, the vast majority of people don't care about exclusives like that. But the hardcore people who are probably watching videos like this, if you're watching a video like this, you're pretty hardcore at this point. Like only the casual person is watching my videos like this. They aren't watching news videos about video games. So the hardcore gamer it's gonna affect the hardcore gamer over these first party exclusive content like this. So it's gonna affect the hardcore. The casual is not gonna care. They're gonna play the Call of Duty, FIFA, Madden, Fortnite, whatever platform they get. So, but the hardcore cares about these exclusives being extremely well at this point. So, yes, goodbye to everyone selling Xbox. You won't be missed. It's kind of harsh. I actually agree with you. I had all the previous Xbox generations and never were games that's super bad. Okay, I wouldn't go that far with it. Like the games aren't super bad. We had a one big game, which was a very disappointing with Redfall. Like the other games are pretty great. Like even Halo, Halo Infinite when I released, when people were criticizing Halo, I still thought that game was amazing. I still thought Halo Infinite was better than what the competition was releasing. So I wouldn't go as far as say the games we're releasing were super bad. At this thing, Redfall was just a real big blemish to Xbox's brand at this point. Because especially if you're like a kid in the store, your parents buy. Like I said before, if I would have bought Redfall for $70, if I was a kid in the store buying Redfall for $70, and I got home and played it, I wouldn't be happy what I was playing. So it's great that game was in Game Pass, but yeah, it's definitely a big blemish. Uh, Both me and my husband sold ours weeks ago, and I got PS5s. Told our friends, sorry, but we can't deal with this constant bad decisions. Seeing we made the right choice. I don't agree with that because Starfield is coming out this year. Like there are a lot of good games that come out for Xbox this year. So once again, the whole selling the whole Xbox is kind of overdoing it because they're releasing a lot of great games in the future, especially like if they're not coming out this year, that's definitely next year. They're releasing great games, but Starfield has to be the one to spend the day. At the end of the day, Starfield has to be the game that just delivers it. It's the Neo in the video game industry right now for Xbox. So I'm gonna conclude it right here. Like a lot of these comments are just super negative. I don't want this video to be super negative about Xbox. I just want to have a real discussion about the current state of Xbox right now and the games we got looking forward to. What's gonna make the Xbox brand great this year. So those are my thoughts. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Leave a like for this video, and as always, thanks for watching, and peace.